Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Little Guy Podcast, a podcast series that aims to share the stories of small gaming content creators. My name is Ender, and today we're going to be taking a less formal approach than I did in the last episode. It's been about a month since that episode went live, and I've had time to reflect on how exactly I want this project to continue. So I've decided to mix it up a bit. Let's just jump into the important bits. In this episode, I will be talking to 2 different content creators on YouTube who have been creating videos for a long time and are still one of the little guys. So without further delay, let's go ahead and jump into the first interview with Zail. Zail is a gaming content creator who's been making content for about 3 years. His oldest public video was published on July 7th, 2017. He's currently sitting at 54 subscribers, 773 views, and yeah. So how you doing, Zail? I hear you're one of the little guys.
Yeah, I am. I'm doing pretty good though. Yeah.
That's excellent.
I've actually been doing YouTube for a while now, like 2014 maybe. Very long time. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So I want to start off this interview with a bit of an icebreaker.
All right.
The question is, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Let's see. All right. Probably a drink that was. Do you know what kombucha is?
I do not.
It's like this fermented tea. Yeah, it's disgusting. Mixed with this weird stuff. It was a dare, but it was quite disgusting. I mean, I ended up throwing up.
What weird stuff? What?
I think it was a Jolly Rancher inside of it. And some water. I don't know. Watered down.
That's
pretty weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to know, how did you come up with your channel name?
So I was actually watching a YouTube video on how to make my own name, and I was like, all right, so my channel is going to be kind of violent because of Rust. And so I was like, all right, Die. That's a good name. So it started out as Zail and Die, and then it kind of evolved to Zail as a shortened version of Zail and Die. So I kind of just made it up on the spot, but it kind of stuck.
Where did the Zail come from initially? Did you just make it up?
I don't know. I thought Z was kind of a special letter. I didn't see it in many channel names, so I chose to use it.
Ironic. So you kind of already answered some of this. What games do you upload the most of?
I record a lot of Rust. My newest video was a Rust video building. But I used to do CSGO edits, to like montages, kind of.
All right. Yeah.
And yeah, way before that it was Minecraft as well.
All right. So what is your favorite part about Rust?
Mostly the hardcore survival aspect of it. Along with the PvP, and guns. It's kind of like a special version of Minecraft, more realistic. Because I enjoyed Minecraft a lot. But yeah, Rust. I don't know. I've been playing it for at least 5 years now, and I can't let go of it.
Yeah, I get you with that.
Yeah.
There's some games you just can never stop playing.
Yeah.
So how do you get your ideas for your videos?
Well, actually, they're kind of just what I need to make. That sounds a bit weird, but Normal Savis. It's a server on Rust, but it's not the most popular, and it's a very special server, and it has some special aspects to it, and so I kind of focus my videos on that server, and so I don't see any other content creators making videos on that server, so that's why I focus my videos on that server and on Rust, because it's not that popular.
Yeah, is that working out for you?
Not that much, but I mean, it's fun.
Yeah, that's why we're here, huh? Little guys.
Yeah.
So I guess that kind of answers what motivates you to create content. But do you have any kind of role models to help you stay motivated?
Definitely. Yeah, Chaos, Banana Duck. Just a lot of funny Rust content creators. And also some like hardcore Rust players like Irisk. Especially H-June. He's a pretty big Rust content creator.
Do you try to have some of that comedy in your videos too?
Yeah, I mean, I just recently started getting back in to YouTube, but yeah, I'm trying to, get back, or trying to put comedy in my videos as well. With
All right.
the serious side of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any goals for the future of your channel? And do you think you have come close to or have achieved that goal?
I'm trying to become way better at, PvP or player versus player combat, just so I can kind of make a name for myself, since I've also started streaming, and,
Is that on Twitch or?
Yeah, I stream on Twitch, and, yeah, I did start streaming a couple months ago, and it's pretty fun as well. I mean, since it's live and all.
Yeah, I can agree. Streaming has that, I don't know, that extra touch to it, I guess.
Yeah, especially when people come into your chat. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you think you've achieved that just yet?
Probably not, but I've kind of started it since I've started streaming, and I've started practicing and making more videos. Yeah.
All right. So how do you go about making those videos? How long does it take to record, to edit?
Recording takes I'm not sure 3 hours for or depending on what kind of video it is for a let's play. It's usually how long I play, which is 4 or 5 hours on the weekends. But for a building video, I have to get everything planned out, like the script. And then I record it, and I have to edit on Sony Vegas Pro, and use color correction, and then edit and get the music and all of that. Yeah.
Would you say you're efficient at editing videos just yet?
Somewhat, yeah. I mean, I've been using Sony Vegas Pro for a really long time, and so I've kind of learned how to do it along the way, just because of how long I've used it.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, another question that you've kind of already answered is, do you live stream?
Yeah.
What's your Twitch?
ZZA1L. Since my name is TEGEKEN.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice. So when do you stream? Do you have a schedule?
I don't actually yet. I just kind of stream when I feel like it, which is probably not the best plan. But I mean, it just kind of works based on my schedule, because I have to do schoolwork and study and things like that.
Yeah, we don't have the most flexible of schedules.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you stream, and why do you do it?
Why do I stream? Was that the last question?
Yeah. What do you do when you stream, and why do you stream?
Mostly when I stream, I just play solo or by myself on a survival server. And I stream just because I like people talking to me live, and I also like kind of doing things on the spot. And also having basically everything recorded while you're playing, and while people are reacting to you live is pretty cool.
All right, yeah. Would you say you live stream more than you make videos?
I would say it's about average. I mean, not average, but leveled out.
About the same.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Is Zail your only channel? Do you have any others?
I do, but they're all really old channels and that I don't post on anymore. I have 10 others that I just abandoned because I didn't like them.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, so I think I'm just sticking to this one.
Yikes, yeah. I mean, I've considered making a new channel, but in the end, it's just, I like the name Zender too much to give it up.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it too, but yeah, I'm definitely sticking with this one.
Yeah, I can't just abandon my channel. It's too much for me. I've tried before. I always come back to it.
Yeah.
So I understand you mainly make Rust content. My question is, have you ever created content for any other game, and would you consider ever doing so?
Oh yeah, I would definitely consider doing so. Like I said, CS:GO. I also, I think at one time I made a Fortnite video, but then I deleted it because it's Fortnite. um, yeah, I'm thinking about playing different games, different survival games mainly because that's my favorite genre of game. Or just going back to CS:GO, like actually clips, not edits or edits to music, just funny clips, just things like that.
Yeah. Who do you hang out with when you're recording, I guess? Or do you do it on your own?
I sometimes do it with friends, yeah. But my main friends I just meet on Rust or on Discord or anywhere. And I play with them, I hang out with them, get to know them, and then I record with them. If I do record with them. Or stream. And yeah, it's pretty fun. To just meet friends while playing.
And what's your setup?
My setup, like my computer specs.
Yeah, like what computer do you have?
I built my computer, Christmas. I have a GeForce GTX 1070 Ti, 16 gigs of RAM. I'm actually not sure about my other specs.
Yeah.
I think I have an AMD Ryzen.
Do you know how much that cost you? I mean, I'm not looking for specifics.
Yeah.
Maybe like a rough number.
Around like 800 to 900, and it's pretty good for me. I mean, for what I do.
Yeah.
Along with my Razer Black Widow Tournament Edition, and my
Wait, your what? Your Razer?
Black Widow Chroma Edition, or Black Widow.
Is that a mouse? Or a keyboard or something?
No, it's a keyboard. Yeah,
okay.
my bad. I didn't specify that.
Yeah, I've heard it before. I just always forget. Razer keyboard.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I also have the EC2A mouse from Zail.
All right.
Yeah.
So what kind of software have you gotten to help create your videos? I know you mentioned some Sony Vegas.
Yeah, Streamlabs. It's a big one since it actually, records and streams really easily.
Okay.
That's actually about it. I don't edit my sound very much, which I probably should do, so I can make my voice sound a lot crisper.
Yeah, Audacity is your friend.
Yeah.
It's free. Yeah, Audacity is pretty incredible. I didn't realize it was a thing until I was like a year or so into making videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, it tore out all the background noise in my videos, and I was so happy about that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about background noise.
Do you do a lot of commentaries?
Not that much commentary. My bad. I can't talk apparently. Not that much commentary, but like I said, it depends on what type of video I'm making. Let's plays or commentaries. I'm actually thinking about making non-commentary videos, just so it can have a more chill vibe.
Yeah, the text maybe, or are you thinking like a
No, I mean
montage?
like not montage, but like a kind of story without speaking. Like a storyline. Let's play. Yeah.
That could be cool.
Yeah. Like
yeah, it's an interesting idea.
Yeah, for reference, Lone in Tokyo is a pretty cool YouTube channel that has the idea and transforms it into his video, or puts it into his video.
Huh. I've never even thought of doing something like that. It's interesting.
Yeah.
So have you ever taken a break from creating videos? And
yes.
What happened?
I got bored of it. Like you said, 2017 was where I made a video of a kid screaming at me, and then for a while I just didn't want to because, I was switching schools at the time, and I really couldn't do anything, and it was also, I didn't really want to. I was kind of bored of it. And I also had no idea what I wanted to do.
Like a lack of demotivation kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been there. So you said like 10 other channels or something like that. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you take any breaks on those?
2014. Well, I had no idea what I was doing really back then. I had just I upload whenever I want. I did whatever I want. I didn't really have any, plans.
Yeah.
It was mostly just Rust, the old version of Rust, just montages and crappy music. Yeah.
So, what's your most successful video throughout all these channels, I guess?
Let me check, actually. Well, I would say that it was my Hope CSGO edit video. It's gotten the most views on my channel.
Yeah. Do you enjoy making that one?
Oh yeah, I love making edits. I mean, it's just pretty fun to match everything to music, and yeah.
Do you advertise your videos at all on like Reddit or whatever?
No, I don't advertise. No, I don't feel the need to. This channel is mostly for fun, but I would like to make it into something pretty real.
Yeah, I get you. I didn't post on Reddit a lot, but at some point, I think like a year or two ago, I started putting my videos on Reddit. I haven't done it since I took a break.
Yeah.
Just to try to get, I don't know, a little bit more attention. And no, it didn't work. It was just a lot of wasted time.
Yeah, that's the thing about Reddit. It's a hit or miss.
Yeah, and most time it's a miss.
Yeah.
I guess they never. Okay, sorry.
No.
So, how successful do you feel you've been on YouTube, considering the time and effort you've already put in? And you can define that success however you want.
Not that successful. Yeah, not that successful. But honestly, it doesn't really matter to me right now. Since I haven't really been making regular uploads, but like I said, it will. Like, I will try to transform this into something pretty big, or at least mediocre sized. Because I think it would be cool to have a viewer base.
Yeah. Yeah, just get some kind of audience. That's always what I wanted. So where do you expect to be in a year if you keep at the pace you're going, or if you, I don't know, pick up your pace, whatever you think?
I'm going to try to hit 100 subscribers by doing Let's Play Rust videos or CSGO videos. Yeah, at least I would love to have 100 subscribers and like at least 50 followers on Twitch. I think that'd be pretty neat.
How many are you at Twitch?
Not that much. I think I have I have 11 followers since I mainly just started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How long do you stream, by the way? I didn't ask.
It's based on how well I'm doing and if it's entertaining. So I would say it ranges from 2 to 4 hours.
Pretty good.
Yeah. At least that is on a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure Rust has like a whole community of its own. So are you part of any groups?
I'm part of some groups, yeah. I'm part of a group right now, actually. I wouldn't actually say I'm part of it, but I'm like a clan, I would say.
Part of a clan.
Yeah. But I don't know if I would be in any like big groups. Yeah.
How's your experience been with the whole community in Rust?
Not to lie, but I mean, like, the Rust community is extremely toxic and horrible. And so, but it's pretty fun to, I mean, I've gotten used to it and everyone else has.
I'm not super familiar with the game. Is there like a single player part to it?
No, you can play it solo, you can play it with other friends, as many friends as possible, I mean, if you want. Yeah, it's a survival-based game that resets every week, and
Oh, okay.
That's the main gist of it. Yeah, you try to
Interesting.
rise to the top.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all the questions I got. Is there anything else you feel is important to discuss about your story that we haven't really already covered?
I'm not sure, man, but this was pretty cool. Thank you for interviewing me.
Yeah. Real quick to end off the internet or the interview on a high note. Can you tell me a story about your favorite video on the channel and how it came to be?
Definitely. Do you mind if it's on an older channel of mine?
No, doesn't matter. Your favorite video.
Alright. It was on a channel called, I think it was Rusty X. Rusty X, yeah, there we go. With 6 subscribers. And,
Nice.
Yeah, and it's my favorite video because of how high my voice was. And this was when I was like 9, 10.
Oh my.
And it's titled Hacker.
Hager?
All caps, yeah. Yeah, 88 views.
Oh,
Published
nice.
on 2015, 4 years ago. But yeah, this one was basically, you know, what it says. I ran across a hacker, at least I thought it was, but it was pretty funny because my voice was extremely high and I was just, you know, hacker. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It is. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Along with my other videos on that. They're all pretty funny to watch. Cause my old friends. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Zail, for joining me on the podcast. Hope you have a great day.
You. Thank you. You too, man.
TEGEKEN is a gaming content creator who's been making content for about a year. His oldest public video was published on October 15th, 2017. He's currently sitting at 228 subscribers, 7,406 views. How are you doing, TEGEKEN? I hear you're one of the little guys.
Yeah, thanks. What's up? I'm fine. How about you?
I'm doing good, thanks.
It's kind of awkward. Something like this.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I'm kind of used to it now. This is like my 4th interview so far for this. So, works for
Yeah,
me.
you're probably used to it then.
A little bit, yeah. So I want to start off with an icebreaker. You know, as you said, it's kind of weird.
Sure.
So, the question I'm asking for this podcast is, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
What's the weirdest thing I've ever eaten? That's a good question. I can't really think of an answer right now. It's probably cattlefish or cuttlefish. I don't know what it's actually called. It's like eel or whatever that animal is. Squid. Yeah, it's just squid over the noodles or something like that. It was weird. I ate in Italy a few years ago. I think it's a normal thing there though. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, I'm not a very wild guy like that. I eat casual stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way. Weirdest thing I've ever eaten was a snail on a dare. Not on a dare. It was more like my family forced me to when I was visiting my dad's side. It was.
I never eaten a snail.
It was pretty gross. It was the texture that got me, man. Ugh.
It's like mucus dye, except you have to eat it. That's bad.
Yeah, and it's not your own music. I'm just kidding. No. All right. So, how did you come up with your channel name?
How did I come up with my channel name? It's like a weird way to rearrange my real life name letters. I'm not gonna give out my real name, but it's my full name except I cut out some of the letters. That's it. It's not really special.
All right. Just sounds cool. TEGEKEN.
Yeah, I liked it. I got used to it. I've been using this as a password in an old website. When I was 5, I used it in Facebook and stuff.
Nice. All right. So what game do you record on and upload the most of?
Yeah, mostly it's Minecraft, even though it's kind of, I don't know, frowned upon in the gaming community. Even though, I mean, you make Minecraft videos too, so on your channel I probably won't be bullied.
No, not here. You good.
Yeah, it's like I just enjoy the game a lot. I think it has a lot of customizability. I don't know if that's a real word. Is that a real word?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably something like that.
I don't know.
I like how,
Customizability.
yeah, customizable. Okay, yeah, I like how the game is that customizable. So, like, the community, everyone hates the community, except I think it's good because they came out with a lot of good games. Like, look at some of the game modes created inside Minecraft. They replicated entire different games inside Minecraft. Did you see those videos? Like 4 GB, 4 MB RAM computer in Minecraft
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff.
Oh
People
yeah.
are insane. How do people hate the community in this game when they keep doing stuff like this? I don't understand.
Yeah, the community's kind of split in that more mature
Yeah.
side of survival.
Yeah.
And
There's also that toxic
skirmish.
side and like a PvP community that just goes mad every time they die and stuff. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, it's in most gaming communities, as I've kind of learned.
I mean, every game has a bad community and a good community, so I don't really think it's nice to say Minecraft has a bad community as a whole.
All right, we'll get into
CS:GO.
we'll get into community stuff a little bit later on. I have some questions
okay.
about it. But the next question is, how do you get your ideas for your videos?
How do I get my ideas? Okay, so that is a good question because I don't actually make regular videos because I don't get a lot of ideas. I just do a video whenever there's something special, like a tournament or I don't know, something cool. Whatever. I just do it whenever there's something important and I want to record it and upload it. And that's it, basically. I don't really come up with video ideas that much. I just let it go and something happens.
Yeah, you were doing that Skywars tournament yesterday, right?
Yeah. I might actually make a video out of this later, but I'm not actually sure because I don't know if it's interesting enough to keep as an archive on YouTube. Like, I use my channel as an archive for later years. Like, in 5 years, I will look back and think, oh, these were some nice memories. I had fun back then. And that's my kind of goal on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're just answering future questions all over the place. You're good. No, it's fine. So what motivates you to create your content? Do you have any role models?
I don't know about role models. Maybe Donkey, video game Donkey. Do you know him?
I do not.
Yeah, okay. He's like my favorite YouTuber, except I don't know if I'd call him a role model. I just like how he just doesn't make series of video games like CS:GO, Let's Play episode 900. No, it's not like that. He makes special videos. Every video is something different. And I want my channel to be like that as well.
That's
That's
good.
kind of what, yeah. That's like, it's,
All right. So do you have any goals for the future of your channel? You kind of answered this.
I mean, goals is kind of a broad word on YouTube because you can't really determine what you're gonna do. No matter how good you are, you can't really choose how many subs you're gonna get, choose how much you're gonna grow. It's kind of luck, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that. Honestly, I for that reason, I don't know if I could possibly say I have this goal, or something. Maybe I could start uploading or streaming more. That's on my part. So maybe I could set that as a goal. Yeah.
Just to start doing it more, did you say?
Yeah, maybe like doing it a lot more often. So, I mean, maybe that will also boost the subs and stuff. Probably. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So how do you go about creating your videos? How long would you say it takes to record or edit?
How long it takes to record? If there's a special thing, I just use record. But there's also this replay buffer thing on OBS that you can use to clip the last 30 seconds or whatever. I always have that on just in case there's something cool. And then, like, whenever something cool happens, I go over the last few clips or the recordings. Recording usually, I don't know, single videos recording usually is like 3 hours, 4 hours. The duck game video took me 4 hours to record and like 8 hours to edit. So yeah, around that much.
You see there's a clip function in OBS? I've never heard of that.
Oh yeah, actually a lot of people don't know about it. I don't know how I found out about it because I was just looking at the settings, trying to fix some of the bitrate problems back in like 8 months ago or something. Oh, no, wait, not 8. 5 months ago or something like that. And then I saw this replay buffer thing. I didn't know what it was meaning, and then I opened it, and it was apparently just something amazing. Now that I didn't have to keep the recording open all the time. It's the best thing on OBS I've ever seen.
All right, that sounds awesome. I gotta look into that.
Yeah.
So how?
Anyways.
I already answered that one. Would you say you're any efficient at creating these videos when you do?
I don't know, actually. I'm not that fast at editing right now, but I don't know if I'm slow either because I don't really have anyone to compare myself with. But the average video takes around 5 to 10 hours. No, 5 to 8 hours probably. Yeah, something like that. I don't know if it's called efficient, but yeah.
All right. So you said you did live stream. So when do you live stream, and what do you do when you do it?
Yeah, that's kind of a problem because I just live stream whenever I want to. Usually, I just think to myself, I'm playing. Do I want to talk to everyone I'm watching right now? Okay, yeah, whatever. I'll just click on that. It starts live stream button, and it just starts like that. I don't really have a time in my mind before I start it, and that's usually why I don't really get a lot of concurrence. Is that a word? I'm dumb. I don't remember that word.
A lot of...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, like regular viewers all the time. It's just different viewers all the time. That's because I don't have a schedule. Yeah, that's kind of why.
All right. So why do you live stream?
I don't know.
What do you enjoy
like
about it?
It's like playing, except some people watch you play, and when something cool happens, it feels better than something cool happening for yourself. It also happens for those other people watching. And it's like it kind of boosts your ego as well, even though that's not a good thing to say. And so it's
I find live streaming kind of peculiar because I'd feel weird if I just had 5 people in the room watching me.
Yeah, exactly.
Over my shoulder.
It's thinking like that is kind of weird because there's people watching behind you, except they can't talk. They can only write little notes on them and then show it on your face. Oh, nice job, nice skill.
Oh, it's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. I like it though. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, same. It's fun.
So I understand you mainly create Minecraft content. My question is, have you ever created content for another game, and would you ever...
Yeah, actually I have in several games. I think the best non-Minecraft video I've made before was the duck game one. It took me 8 hours to edit. It was a long time, but I like the result, and that's kind of all I want, because if I finish the video and I'm satisfied with how it turned out, I'm glad. I'm glad I wasted those 8 hours editing, because the result is good enough for me to look back in 2 years and be happy about it. That's kind of why.
Are there any sort of games that you want to try next?
I don't know, actually. I'm just gonna look at my games folder right now. I recently started to play Super Mario 64 because I ordered a GameCube controller recently.
Right.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna start playing GameCube and old other games like that. Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah, a friend of mine who mainly makes Minecraft videos, Psycho Donut. He just switched over to Brawl Stars, I think. He started streaming that occasionally, and he's been doing well with that. So yeah,
I actually heard a lot of people talk about that game in Minecraft as well. Guild chat, suddenly someone says, does anyone want to play Brawl Stars? Why are you in Minecraft, dude? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Some games just work better for certain people than others.
Yeah, probably. Minecraft is still the better game I enjoy the most, to be honest. I still make videos from other games, though. It's not the only game I enjoy, obviously, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's just the one you play the most, I guess.
Yeah.
So what's your setup, basically?
Setup? Computer, yeah. I have a laptop because we use it as a family. We only have one computer in the house, and I use it sometimes, and when I'm not using it, my family uses it. That's it. So, yeah, like that.
All right. So, I was going to ask how much it cost you, but I don't know if you bought it.
I don't actually remember correctly, but I think it was 4,000 Turkish liras, but I don't know how much that is in dollars right now. Let me check. The economy is really bad here, so that changes everything.
Nice.
Okay, okay, so it's basically $750 or something.
All right,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's about the to be expected amount that people would spend.
Yeah, it's probably okay.
What kind of software have you gotten to help create your videos?
I use OBS for recording and Premiere Pro from Adobe to edit. Would I recommend them? Is that a next question?
I'm sorry?
So depending on what the next question is, I'm gonna answer to a little more to detail.
The next question, I gotta find it. Jeez. Is have you ever taken a break from making videos?
So
it's probably-
I think I
something-
haven't, but you can't really differentiate between a break and just my bad schedule because I upload sometimes once a month and sometimes twice a week. It's just random. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
See. How long have you been making videos again? Just about over a year?
Yeah, I think around that. A year and 2 months, 3 months, something like that.
It's pretty good. So how successful do you feel you've been on YouTube considering the time and effort you've already put in?
Yeah, honestly, before starting YouTube, I expected myself to be really popular suddenly for some reason. I don't know why I expected that, but I just expected it to be really easy for some reason.
We all did.
I was watching some YouTubers on before starting to record and stuff, and then they were growing really fast, and I thought, yeah, I can do that. I'm just as good as them. I can edit like that. It didn't work. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's growing slowly, but I guess it's slowly starting to become a community, and I like that.
Oh, speaking of community, it's part of the next question.
Oh,
So
that's
we're back at it. So Minecraft has obviously several communities. Are you part of any groups?
I don't know if you could count me as a PvPer, but that's usually the bad part of the community, like the toxic, angry part of the community. Like you kill them and then they go bad, get cancer, die, something like that. I'm not one of those, but I actually enjoy the PvP aspects of Minecraft as well. So I guess I could count myself as a PvPer. Yeah, I think so.
How's your experience been? Just as a whole, overall?
In the game or
in the community, let's say.
Oh yeah, community. I mean, experience. I've been playing Minecraft for 2 years and a few months now. I think I'm above average, but not amazing at the game. I'm just average and good between those two. Yeah, I guess.
All right. So where do you expect to be in a year on YouTube if you keep at the pace you're going?
Yeah, I guess I could hit 500 subs, I hope, at least, because I got 200 in a year. My pace should probably get higher the more I get subs, right? I should start to get more subs the more subs I have. I don't know if that's how it works. I hope that's how it works, because, yeah, probably I'll be at 500 subs next year.
Yeah,
I hope so.
The more videos you make, the more impressions you get, the more click-through rate. I don't know exactly how it works. But...
yeah, that's kind of my goal. Kind of referencing the old questions now.
Hey, do you pay attention to the analytics in the YouTube? Because I do for some reason, and it just makes me sad.
Yeah, I actually downloaded that YT Studio app thing. I think it was called that back when I just first started. I've been checking the stats once every 2 weeks or so ever since.
Yeah,
it's actually kind of interesting, seeing how much percent of your viewers are from which countries. Usually it's 10% America and stuff like that, but it's weird to see 0.1% Zimbabwe or something. It's weird, but it's interesting in a way.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff. I'll go on there and I'll have 2 hours of watch time on some old random video and be like, why? why did many people spend hours watching this?
There's also these where do your views come from? What did people search for to find your video? There was this Bed Wars tournament video I made way before the Hypixel Bed Wars tournament, the official one a few weeks ago. And then it just suddenly started getting views, and I was like, why is this getting views? This was like 5 months ago. And then I realized it's because of the new tournament that's here. That's completely irrelevant, but it's my most viewed video right now because of that.
That sucks. That's awesome. Yeah. Wow.
But it does suck, and it is kind of awesome in two ways, because it's awesome because I got views, but it also sucks because my actual video about that subject got less views than the subject that YouTube thought it was about.
Yeah. So when I look at the gender on that, it's like 100% male for me. Do you have a similar?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's that. I mean, it's probably that. It's not really that my audience is targeted more toward guys. I don't know. I wouldn't think so.
Can you even really do that? Can you even like target guys as a YouTuber? Is that even a thing you can do?
I mean, I guess if you're doing like the stereotypical like videos about guns and cars and beating people up,
that would probably be closest to you can get. But
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, mine is also like that. It's like 100% male, 0% female. Like none of them. It's weird.
Yeah, maybe YouTube's just messed up because I mean, obviously, I'm a ladies' man. You know, they're all flocking here. So, is there anything else you feel isn't kind of important to discuss about your story that we haven't really already covered?
I think no. I think we're done. I don't know if you have any more questions.
What made you? Oh, I have another. I just thought of. What made you start to want to make videos?
I just watched YouTube, and then I thought, oh, these people are doing this and they're getting money out of it. Oh, I can do that. And I suddenly started like with a goal of getting money, and then like a week after I started making videos, YouTube decided, no, now you need 1,000 subs to make money out of YouTube. And I just lost all my goal, but I kept making videos anyways.
Yeah. Yikes. Yeah, I was mad about that at first for some reason. I was like, I know I made $8 in 2 years on YouTube. I'm gonna lose it all. And I made a video about it, and it got like no views.
Oh.
But I mean, I was used to that at that point. So to end off this interview on a little bit of a high note, can you tell me a story about your favorite video on your channel and how it came to be?
My favorite video on my channel. I'm thinking about it. Wait a second. It might actually be the duck game video that I talked about like 5 times already. I'm referencing that so many times. So yeah. So basically, it was the closest thing to that I wanted to make at the start. Like I make videos after I think about what I want to make. Like I make a small script, like not a very detailed one, but like a general type of how it's going to be. And then it was the closest to that I actually wanted to be. And I think that's why I like that video so much. It's just 4 hours of me having fun with friends turned into 6 or 7 minutes of us having fun and other people watching it to have fun. And I like that. I think it's good to think about. Yeah, that's it.
So how is your like YouTube community, like your comments, your subscribers and stuff like that?
Oh, sorry. So yeah, usually it's the same 5 or 10 people commenting every single time, and they're the first people to watch all the time. And then there's this 20 or 30 mysterious viewers that I don't actually know because they don't ever comment. But yeah, it's kind of like that. I don't know if you could count them in the community because they watch, or you can't because they don't comment or interact with anyone inside it. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they're the lurkers, I guess.
I'm one of those lurkers on other channels, so I can understand why people do that.
Yeah, they could be that those non-subscriber impressions that you get.
Yeah. The YT Studio app also shows this how many people that are watching your videos are actually subscribed, and it's usually like 50%. Like 50% of my views are coming from people that aren't subscribed. That's kind of weird. Why are they watching that many videos if they're not going to subscribe? I don't know.
It's kind of the opposite for me. Most of my watch time comes from non-subscribers, but it's probably because I have some high view count tutorials.
Yeah, I see that.
And I mean, I don't subscribe to every channel that I watch a tutorial on, so that makes sense.
Yeah, of course, obviously. Unless like they have an ongoing series that you want to keep learning, like they have a 10 episode learning tutorial series or something, and you want to see the rest. Maybe that's
yeah. I mean, I'd say I'm guilty of not subscribing to channels I watch a lot of. Like, I've been using Captain Sparkle videos as background noise recently. And I must have watched like 30 of the things already, and I'm not even subscribed. So,
I think like it's better for the YouTubers the view time is better for the YouTubers than subscribers, so it doesn't really affect them badly unless they're like at 20 subs, and one sub means they're a lot of their sub counts. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine if you have like 2 million hours of watch time, but like 20 subs?
Yeah, and then one sub would be it would be interesting, but if you have 200,000 subscribers, one subscriber is not interesting at all.
Yeah.
Like that.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me on the podcast, TEGEKEN.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Well, everyone, we got a bit more time in this episode than I was expecting, so I'd like to add a new little segment here where I'm going to shout out some folks in the gaming community who have personally caught my attention or who I've met. So these guys won't know that I am going to be shouting them out, but that's part of the shout out, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the first person, who is Cat6376, that is. He's been a huge help for me in creating some of these Minecraft GFX art renders and stuff that you'll see on my channel. And yes, by the way, I do create free Minecraft GFX, as I say, and there's a link in the description if you're interested in picking up a banner and a YouTube icon for free. Anyway, so Cat uploads some occasional Minecraft content himself, but his videos are mainly memes and jokes of the sort, so it's not all gaming. Cat's a great guy, and I think he definitely deserves a shout out for all the help he's been giving me. And honestly, I think it's the least I could do. If you see the renders that Cat's actually made for me, it's insane. I don't know how the man does it. The least I can do is give him this shout out. The second person I'd like to give a shout out to is Psycho Donut. I've known Psycho for about 6 months now. He ran the Donut SMP when I first joined it, which is now unfortunately it's no longer running. But he's a fun soul, and he's a really sweet guy. He's joined me on the Coastal SMP now, and which we both stream that occasionally, sometimes together actually now. So Psycho streams and uploads Brawl Star as well. Brawl Stars. I've not actually played the game myself, but obviously he enjoys it and he's pretty good at it. So there is that. He's a good friend, and I do recommend you go ahead and check him out. Alright, those are the only 2 shoutouts I have for this episode. I appreciate everyone coming in to listen here, because that is going to conclude the second episode of the Little Guy podcast. I love hearing these stories. It helps to pluck inspiration and motivation from, just anything. And thank you so much to Zail and TEGEKEN for taking the time to be interviewed for this podcast. It was a lot of fun. And if you're not already doing so, go check these guys out for yourselves. They deserve some support. They really do. They don't deserve to be the little guys that they are. If you are a small content creator and think your story might help others, please apply for a guest spot in the link in the description. I'm looking for applicants right now. That's why this podcast took so long to make. I was waiting on some other applicants, but none showed up. So I just went with these 2. Which is fine. I was planning on it anyway. I was just hoping to get like a third or fourth guy to come in, just in case that this podcast would be short, which it kind of was. It takes a tremendous amount of time to organize these things, but I'm going to try to stick to at least 1 podcast per month with 2 interviews per show. Being a guest on this podcast opens you up to some exposure, so I highly recommend it. And obviously, you get some wonderful time with yours truly. I'm only kidding. I'm not that stuck up. Okay, anyway, thank you again all for tuning in to this episode of the podcast. I've been Zenger, and I'll see you in episode 3. it ever happens, hopefully, please apply for a guest spot. See ya.